Hey there, welcome to Take Break. Today we're diving into one of the world's biggest stone puzzles, perched high up in the Andes. Get ready for a journey into ancient engineering that still baffles us. High above the clouds, the fortress looms like a stone giant, its sheer size dwarfing everything around it. It's a reminder that the Incas weren't just builders, they were mountain movers. Meet Sacsayhuaman, the ultimate stone puzzle. Every block slides into its neighbor with a snugness that makes you wonder if a modern jigsaw ever felt this satisfying. Construction kicked off around 1450, under the ambitious ruler Pachacuti. He wanted a citadel that could stand the test of time and the earthquakes that would follow. The walls are made of gigantic blocks that lock together like a giant Lego set. No mortar, just pure stone-to-stone contact. It's a design that still holds strong after 1,500 years. Some of these stones tip the scales at over 100 tons, about the weight of a fully loaded cargo ship. Moving something that massive up a mountain, that's the real brain teaser. Look at that flawless join. No glue, no cement, just stone meeting stone. The Inca cut each piece so precisely that the gaps are invisible to the naked eye. Moving a rock the size of a house up a mountain sounds impossible, right? The Incas built sturdy ramps and used ropes and rollers to haul these giants step by step. Some stories whisper that otherworldly helpers lifted the stones, painting the night with strange lights. It's a fun legend, but the real magic lies in human ingenuity. Modern science says clever engineering did the heavy lifting, levers, sand, and precise geometry. It's a giant puzzle solved with simple tools and smart thinking. The Incas dragged these blocks on wooden sledges, pulling with thick ropes across sand-coated paths. It was slow, steady work, but it got the job done. Dousing the sand with water turned it into a slick runway, cutting friction dramatically. The stones glided far more easily, almost like they were on a giant water slide. Imagine a bustling workshop without a single soul in sight, just rows of sledges and stone waiting for their turn. The sheer number of blocks hints at a labor force that could have filled a modern stadium. It's the silent proof that thousands of skilled hands were at work here. Bronze tools left their signature on each block, carving out the perfect fits we see today. Those chisels weren't just for show. They were the Incas' precision instruments. Every strike was a step toward a flawless puzzle. Precision didn't come overnight. It was trial, error, and a lot of patience. The Inca nudged each piece until the seams vanished. Even a millimeter off would have been a red flag. Before a stone ever touched the fortress, it was shaped right here in the quarry. The Inca carved each block to exact dimensions before moving it. It's like tailoring a suit before you step onto the runway. Getting those giants up the mountain was no small feat. They hauled each block up steep, jagged ramps using sledges and ropes. Think of it as an ancient version of a moving truck on a mountain road. Levers and rollers acted like the Incas' version of a modern crane, giving them fine control over each placement. With a push here and a pull there, the stones settled into their perfect spots. It's a simple mechanic that moved mountains. Every block slides into place like the final piece of a colossal jigsaw, no gaps left for a single grain of sand. The Inca craftsmen carved each stone to match its neighbor perfectly, and the result still looks flawless today. Even after centuries, you can't spot a single crack. These stones hug each other tighter than a secret handshake. It's as if the wall itself refuses to show any sign of aging. When the earth shivers, the fortress shivers with it, but it never cracks. The ancient stones absorb the shake like a sponge soaking up water. Through 1,500 years of quakes, landslides, and weather, Sacsayhuaman still stands tall, proof that the ancient builders nailed the perfect recipe for durability. The secret? Those interlocking pieces act like a giant shock absorber, spreading quake energy across the whole wall instead of letting it concentrate. It's nature's own earthquake-proofing system. Today, engineers fire laser scanners at the walls, mapping every groove and angle. Their data is unlocking clues that could rewrite how we build quake-proof structures today. Legends whisper that hidden chambers lie tucked within these massive blocks, like secret rooms waiting for discovery. Some explorers swear they felt a cool draft seeping from unseen gaps. The mystery keeps the imagination buzzing. Archaeologists dug deep, only to uncover vast open plazas where rituals once echoed. No hidden vaults, just open stone stages that framed ancient ceremonies. The ground itself tells a story of communal gatherings. Even after centuries, we still puzzle over how the Incas hoisted these titans up the sheer slopes. Was it sheer brute force, clever physics, or something else? The answer remains as massive as the stones themselves. High-resolution scans have uncovered microscopic channels carved into the stone, almost invisible to the naked eye. These tiny grooves could have been the key to fine-tuning each piece into place. Science is now reading the stone's own instruction manual. One leading theory suggests teams used sturdy wooden levers to nudge each slab into its perfect slot, like a giant jigsaw. The levers would have given them the precise control needed for that flawless fit. It's a simple tool with a monumental payoff. Scholars worldwide still debate the exact methods, and no single explanation has won unanimous applause. Every new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, but the awe-inspiring result stands unchanged. The mystery fuels curiosity as much as the stones themselves. Look at that, centuries of engineering still holding strong. Those gigantic blocks fit together like a cosmic puzzle, and the whole thing just stands, defying time. Even modern eyes can't help but pause. Those stone faces look like the work of giants. Every angle reveals a new detail that leaves visitors breathless. Even the most high-tech drones struggle to capture every groove. Those stones keep their secrets, no matter how many lenses you point at them. When night falls, the stones come alive with shadows that seem to dance. It's like the fortress is breathing in the darkness. During festivals, the ancient stones are bathed in a kaleidoscope of light. The whole citadel becomes a living lantern, honoring the past with every spark. Those lights and symbols echo ceremonies from centuries ago, linking today's celebrations to ancient rites. The walls still tell their stories, one glowing step at a time. Picture this. We take the ancient puzzle and hand it to modern hands. What would happen if we tried to rebuild Sacsayhuaman right here, today? Let's dive into that what-if moment. A crew of curious engineers set up a tiny laboratory right at the foot of the fortress. With only the tools described in old chronicles, they started piecing together a scaled-down version of the mighty wall. Armed with bronze hammers, sturdy wooden sledges, and sturdy rope, they stuck to the same gear the Incas used centuries ago. No power tools, just raw ingenuity and a lot of patience. When the last piece clicked into place, the tiny fortress held its ground like a miniature mountain. It was surprisingly sturdy, proof that the ancient design works even at a fraction of the size. Every seam tells a story of clever engineering, tiny wooden levers, precise cuts, and a whole lot of trial and error. The mini wall shows that human ingenuity can match any mythic legend. So the biggest secret of Sacsayhuaman isn't hidden magic. It's the relentless curiosity that drives us to move mountains, one stone at a time. And that curiosity still burns bright, just like this sunrise. Our relentless curiosity is what made the Inca tackle those impossible rocks, and it's the same spark that still drives us to solve big puzzles. Every precise cut tells a story of minds that refuse to settle for good enough. When the brain decides, whole mountains can be shifted. Just picture those 100-ton giants finding their perfect spot. It wasn't magic, just sheer will and clever engineering working together. So the next time you stand before Sacsayhuaman, let its silent story fill you with awe. Let the ancient stones whisper the wonder of human ingenuity into your heart.